This is the most awful lighting setup I've ever seen.
No, the lighting looks banging. That looks better.
No lighting can ever look good from coming from below your face.
Are you winding me up?
There's shit over there.
You're really trying to wind me up. Tell me something juicy.
There we go, got it.
What was that like? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for another video. And today she's back.
On tonight's show.
She is back. Honestly, I feel like it's been too long. It's been a while for us.
It's been about half an hour
since we last checked in.
We did talk about it earlier today.
No, but I mean on my channel.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a little while. I mean, the last video we did
time.
was the Pretty Little Thing one, I think.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Everyone, if you don't know her, this is the lovely Emily Philpott. I'm going to link all of her YouTube and social media links below, like her Instagram. If you want to go and check her out, she's honestly great. She's also my best friend.
Oh, I love
And we're back. We're drinking our favourite water.
Oh yeah, water.
I'm really excited for this video.
I am, but I'm a little bit apprehensive.
Just to preface, we may have already had a bottle of wine. And this may be like our second Aperol-ish.
Well, it's just a big one.
Just a massive one. I'm just pre-warning everybody.
We'll just be really honest, that means.
This video is basically questions that you wouldn't ask your mum, but you like...
would want to know.
You want to know the answers to.
Yeah.
And we thought we would do that.
It's like things should be too embarrassed to ask your parents.
Literally, like a little bit juicy, a little bit exciting, stuff like that. And there are some really wild ones there, so brace yourself for this video. Goodness knows where it's going to go. If you guys are not already subscribed to this channel, please go down there, hit subscribe, turn the bell on if you want to be notified when I upload. And also, if you could check us both out on Instagram, that'd be amazing. Emily Philpott, Georgiamayxoxo. I will link everything in the description box. And that's probably enough rambling. We should probably get into the first question.
I'm scared.
Chin chin.
Stop. Georgia's got salad. Start off quite easy and just like ease ourselves into this because I feel like it's going to get quite deep. But what age did you lose your virginity? I was 16.
I always want to say 7. I always say 17, but I can't remember if it was 17 or 18. I can't remember if I was 17 or 18. But honey, whenever is right for you.
Literally whenever's right for you. How to make your downstairs smell nice without downing pineapple juice. Is this a myth? Because I always thought that was a trick that worked for boys.
No, I don't think it is a myth. I think it's serious.
Wow.
Surely, like that's not come from nowhere, right?
I don't know.
I guess it's like citrusy.
I feel a bit sick. Lots of water, good hygiene, and fresh wipes. This one is so deep and I'm really like...
in two minds about it.
Yeah. I'm pregnant from a one-night stand. What do? I have super Christian parents.
You can't go back in time. You can't erase the past. It is what it is. You're in that situation. That's the first thing I think I would say. Secondly, just because you were brought up in a family that has certain beliefs, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have those beliefs. I think you have to differentiate. You can respect, you know, if you and me had completely different opinions on something, I could respect your opinion, but wouldn't necessarily mean that I would do the same as you. Yeah. I also think it is worth having a conversation with someone that is like a medical professional and has maybe seen this happen a couple of times and can give you some like expert advice, like a GP or somebody like that. I think at the end of the day, like, it's your decision. I'm very for like women making their own decision regarding their bodies. So I think make an informed decision that you would want to do. Don't let anybody else pressure you. Yeah. And it's a personal and private thing. If you want to keep it confidential, you have every right to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Can you please drink?
Yeah.
Because I'm drunk.
I'm in a long-term relationship. How often do you sleep together? How often do we sleep together?
I've never asked you this question.
I think it depends, like, what you're doing that week. I know that sounds silly, but Brad works away quite a lot.
Yeah, how busy
I'm
you are.
sometimes away, like, I'm away for 2 nights this week.
Yeah.
So, like, week to week, it really varies. But I'd say on average, like, 3 to 4, 2 to 3. Depends.
But
then sometimes you could literally go, like, a month and just not be interested. Do you know what I mean? And then, like, we'll go on holiday and it's, like, 4 times a day.
Actually, I think that's really true, especially when you've probably been with someone for a while.
Yeah, you can, and it's normal to be like that. Like,
changes.
It's just.
I also think, like, good question to ask, like, you do you, but never compare yourself in that situation, because every situation is personal.
So personal.
I'm literally living through a drought.
But isn't it funny that when you go on holiday, it's just like a completely different story?
Yeah, because there's a little bit more excitement, I reckon.
Why? Is it the sun?
Like a new environment, the sun, you're a bit more relaxed.
No one's around.
Loads of things, yeah.
Weird. Have you ever had a threesome, or would you? No.
No and no.
Someone suggested that. Like, if my boyfriend turned around and suggested that, I'd be like, are you actually okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'd just rather not be with you.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
Not
if it's your thing, great, do your thing, but it's not my thing. Best way to shave down there, best razor, how to be as smooth as possible. A lot of people say conditioner stops razor bumps.
I think, yeah, like new razors are probably best.
Yeah, like sharp blades, like fresh razors.
This is another topic that I really want to talk about, though. This societal pressure to actually have everything gone in that area for our age group. I don't know. I think it's very interesting.
I touched on it in my video, actually. I was asking about that, and I was just like, and they were like, what's your opinions on it? And I said, well, this is what I personally do, but whatever you want to do,
it's your body, it's
up to you. Like,
it's literally your body.
So many boys are like, oh, I prefer this, and it's like, sorry hon, but it's not.
And I also couldn't give a flying monkeys. Like, if I'm giving you the opportunity, I mean, as in, if we're engaging in that situation, why is it any of your business? It's not your body.
No, that's what I mean.
There's the term sex shaming, and like I think it's used a lot as in with regards to maybe girls that like sleep with a lot of people and like go, oh, that was sex shaming. There's also other forms of like sexual shaming, like things that happen between two people in that kind of an environment that then they're shamed for outside of, that I really don't agree with. So I was watching a program recently, and this woman in the program, she speaks to like a group of this boy's friends, very close friends, about how he lasted 10 seconds and like, you know, he had a cramp and it was this and that was, and I thought, oh, you know, if that situation was reversed, if a male was talking about a female in bed in those ways, I would find it extremely offensive and disrespectful. Like, it's a very personal thing. Like, I think you should be mature enough to have that conversation with the other person, not 400 other people. If you're mature enough to sleep with someone, you should be mature enough to keep it between the two of you.
Absolutely.
Have some respect. Yeah.
Would you ask your mum to buy condoms, as I'm too scared to do it myself? I know you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
But then I'm not saying you're not close with your mum, because I think there's like, I'm super close with my mum on so many levels, but then I think there's like levels that you can be close with your mum on. Literally. Like your mum could be your best mate, which your mum is your best mate.
Literally my best mate.
But it doesn't mean you talk about like
there's
sex
like
and stuff like that.
Yeah, we just rather leave that one out.
Yeah, which is fine. Like so many people just have, like, people just work things differently, and me and my mum have always been super open about sex and all of this stuff. Like, not obviously to like certain levels, but like as in, if I felt uncomfortable when I was younger,
that's good though, that you feel that you could go and talk to her. Yeah.
Like, mum would buy them for me without me having to ask. Yeah. Because she'd rather I'd be safe as well. Like.
Exactly. Yeah, that's such a big thing. Yeah. Please don't let it stop you.
Yeah,
though.
don't be embarrassed about
honestly,
it.
They
I've gone to the shop before, got my bread, got my milk, and put a pack of condoms in the cart.
Yeah, they need to just get a like. They sell it in the store. Yeah. So, and also if you really do feel like you really couldn't, you can order things online.
Yeah. Or you can go to your GP.
Like Boots have like an online thing where you can literally pick whatever you want and order it to your house. So,
yeah. What to do when you've lost your sex drive? Try something new, maybe?
I can kind of relate to that.
You have salad on your chin.
Where?
Middle, tiny bit. God, do you eat salad?
Really gets me going. I think the pill affected my sex drive when I was on it.
Really? Oh my god, I think it did me as well.
I was like, right, this is weird. Like, what's going on? And then I started researching it, and there are a few things about it, but there wasn't a lot. I feel like now there's definitely a few more things about that. Yeah. But I do think that can affect your sex drive. Yeah. Because hormones as well. Hormones are what, you know, is your sex. Yeah. Yeah. So if there's an imbalance in hormones, then surely that can affect your sex drive. Yeah. I'd say, like, speak about it with your partner, like, especially if it's losing your sex drive in a relationship. Yeah. You have to be open with that person and be like, hey, like, I'm not really feeling this, or I am feeling this, can we do more of this type thing. But also don't put pressure on yourself to be like, oh god, I don't really want to have sex right now. Wait until you do, because otherwise that's such a good point. It's just not going to be enjoyable. Like, and you want it to be enjoyable. Yeah, it shouldn't be like, yeah, it really shouldn't. Really rigid like that. Like, yeah. Talking to two guys, is that bad? Boys do it all the time. How do I choose between them? Back in my fun days, like when I actually lived my life, I didn't actually, well no, I guess I was talking to two boys. I went on like 3 dates with this one boy, and then I met this other guy on a night out, and he asked me out on a date, and I was like, dilemma. But my friends were like, go, like, you should go, and I did, and we had a really nice time. But I ended up probably going for the other person. Hashtag regrets. I think you're totally allowed to date two people. Yeah, all sweet to two people. 100%. Like you say, boys are allowed to do it. So. Yeah, so why should girls not be allowed? Yeah. As long as it's not getting like serious. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's a line of like, I don't necessarily agree with like sleeping with two people
At the same time, especially if
Yeah.
they're not on, they don't know that.
Yeah, I think as long as you're like transparent and open, it just depends what everybody feels comfortable with, because both of you might feel totally comfortable with like each of you doing your own thing. Not necessarily having to tell each other kind of what's going on.
That's true.
I know that I'd want to be on the same page as those other people.
That's true. I honestly think it depends how early on it is.
Yeah.
Because
But I
early
think-
doors, you don't know the person, so
Yeah, you're within your
why
rights
would you
to
shut
do
yourself
something
off
like
to everybody just when you've been on one date with a guy?
that. Literally.
What age did you get your period?
I was 16.
I was 12.
You were so young. I feel like that's really young. I don't know I wonder what the average
Yeah.
age is.
Maybe
I
like
was
14
literally
or
2
something?
weeks after my 16th birthday.
Yeah.
And it was the worst day of my life to date.
Really? Oh, you think you told me this? I was really melodramatic. It was really funny. Like, I got it, and then I remember I like sat in the living room. Mum was like, "Oh, like, do you want to come like shopping? Like, you know, we're going to the shops, or whatever." And I went, "I can't." And she was like, "Why?" And I went, because I'd like read that, like, you know, you get like bad. Like, I feel like at school you're made to feel like, oh my gosh, everyone's got it and I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Even I felt like that, and I was 12 when I got mine.
Really?
Babe, if you've not got it yet, lucky you.
Literally lucky you. Like, don't
stress.
don't wish it upon yourself.
How to use tampons when growing up. We had this conversation recently with someone that we know.
Yeah. It was so much easier to like explain in person.
Yeah.
And it's such a like taboo topic, but I get it. I get that like you're not taught that stuff in school. Do you know what
Totally.
I mean? Like,
I also think, like, I didn't start using tampons straight away as soon as I got my periods. Like, I got my periods at 12 years old, so...
I had to, because I was so heavy.
Find stuff that works for you. And once you've found something that works for you, then that's great. Like, there are some people that use those, like, moon cup things that really work for them. If you are intrigued or interested, I think... I remember watching a YouTube video on how to put a tampon in. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's this girl
Maybe
in
my
America.
friends told me.
I'll try and link her video below. And she like really like went into detail. Like,
It's not a natural thing to do, so it does take a bit of like getting used to. But yeah,
and the first
just
time I did it, I
research
wasn't like, wow, fab. It took like a couple
God, no.
attempts, if you will. Like, read the instructions. Be informed about
to your
things like
friend.
TSS and stuff like that, because that is a
Yes.
thing. It is kind of trial and error. I feel like, honestly, those first initial years of... Even now, like, I'm 24. I'm 24 years old, and I still have situations where I'm like,
Oh, what do I
whoa,
do now?
okay, here we go.
Yeah. I know what
Like,
you
she's
mean.
arrived and things like that. Like, I don't think you get to an age you're like, I've got it under control.
No. I don't think anyone has.
Yeah.
You can never be prepared for some situations. Because I remember I used to get really conscious of like, oh my god, I'm on my period. Like, and then I'd be in a classroom with all of my girlfriends and be like, you're a girl too.
Yeah, like the
you've gone
likelihood is I'm not
through
the only
this.
person in this room.
Yeah, or like a female teacher, I'm like, actually you've been through this. Like,
Yeah.
you have this every month. Every woman does.
And I
Obviously,
shouldn't
some
feel
contraceptions stop it,
awkward,
but-
shamed,
No,
like
not at
uncomfortable
all.
for it.
Literally not
Like,
at all.
people need to just get over it,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. My mum's amazing, but I don't know how to tell her that I've lost my V card. I'm 16. She still considers it too young, but I don't want to lie to her. Firstly, it's been and done now.
Yeah, you can't change
You can't change it. Also, if you have a good relationship with her, I think she would probably appreciate your honesty. Like, if you feel like that's something that you have to be honest with your mum about. Like, I was
so honest.
that situation didn't happen, and I rang my mum and was like, hey babe, by the way,
Yeah.
But that's just because that's not the relationship that I necessarily would... It would have been very random.
But I don't think a lot of people do. I think it's like, chances are your mum probably already knows, I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
Like, I'm pretty sure my mum knew without me having to say anything.
That is something that you do want to talk to her about. I think she would probably appreciate your honesty 50 times more than you not telling her and then it coming out at a later date.
Absolutely.
I also think the initial shock that she might have will dissipate. It will vanish.
quickly.
Yeah.
It goes
so
away very quickly.
you might have an instant reaction that you're not happy about, but over time she might think, right, it's been and done now. Let's have a grown-up conversation about like why, and if it's going to happen again, and like things that you can do to help like protect yourself and stuff, and then maybe have more of a serious conversation. But if you have a good relationship with her, I think she'll be very understanding. Also, 16 is the legal age, so it's not as if you've done something like crazy and reckless, and you know, I think 16 you can make informed decisions like that.
Yeah,
I would
100%.
argue. I'm working.
Sorry.
No, that was totally my fault. I'm so clumsy. It's in my left hand as well, of all the hands.
all the hands you
all the
have.
hands. Right, everyone. That is it. That is the
Our
answers to
words
the
of
questions.
wisdom.
Our wise words of wisdom. I really hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully we did answer your question.
Yeah.
If you have any more, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I also love when you guys reply to each other. It's literally the best thing to watch.
Oh my god, I love that.
I'm like, oh,
when
I love
people are having
this.
little conversations. I love it.
Yes. Obviously, I'm gonna leave Em's links below. I hope that you found this insightful in some way.
I feel like we've had a little bit too much to drink to like properly.
If I'm honest, I feel like I'm talking in slow motion, so I can't wait to watch this back. I feel like I'm like, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it insightful. Like, I'm not...
We probably should have drunk less to do a very serious video.
Something's gone wrong. I think it makes it kind of funny. If you have any other videos that you want us to film together, please leave them as requests below, because we always want to film together, but we always get a little bit stuck with what to film.
Yeah, what you guys want to see.
Also, this video was totally inspired by Kate Elizabeth. She uploaded it recently and she was so honest and raw and like real. I'm going to drop a link to her video below. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and you will see us together again soon, I'm very sure.
Very sure.
Very sure. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
My arm just like broke then. Look at that.
Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey you, always on the run, gotta start. Baby, gotta have some.
Okay, we need to go.